Hello everyone, this is Blood Queen Tarot, and I am here to do an After Dark reading. This After Dark reading is for Divine Feminine versus the Karmic. So, collective, keep in mind that my After Dark reading hours consist of the hours of 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day. So, today is July the 29th. Today is Friday. And this is for After Dark hours tonight for Friday. Again, from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. the next day. So, I didn't get any messages on the pre-shuffle. I'm not going to, if I don't get messages on the pre-shuffle, I usually show you guys what's at the bottom of the decks that I'm using. But I'm not going to do that because I'm still undecided about which decks I'm using. So, I just want to jump into the reading. So, I'm not going to show you guys what's at the bottom of the decks. So, keep in mind, collective, that not collective, but Divine Feminine and or the Karmic, keep in mind that the reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Some parts of the reading might resonate, other parts of the reading might not. As well, keep in mind that timing is fluid. So this reading can manifest after dark hours tonight. It can manifest later on down the line in time. After tonight, or this, or this present after dark reading could be past energy for you. If this present after dark reading is past energy for you, then there might be answers or closure for you in this present after dark reading that pertains to your past situation or circumstance. Alright, so I did get a message during a pre-shuffle, collective. I just remembered. Collective, if you're a tarot reader, be careful, or whatever you do, collective, you could be a tarot reader, you could be a prophet, an evangelist, a preacher, a medium, a psychic. Collective, somebody might seek revenge against you after dark hours tonight because, collective, you a seer. You can see, you pick up energy. So, collective, whatever your gifts are, whether you are evangelist, a prophet, a pastor, a tarot reader, a medium, a psychic, collective, somebody don't like that about you, and they feel as though you're nosy, and that you was in a business or something. Collective, you could be a tarot reader, and you could have been doing a general reading, so like a regular reading for the general public, not a personal reading. And collective, somebody feel as though you was being nosy, or you targeted them on purpose. But collective, you wasn't being nosy. You wasn't in this person's business. You was just tapping into this person's energy through the tarot. To a certain extent, you could say that's being nosy. But then to a certain extent, it's not being nosy, because, collective, if you a YouTube reader and you was doing just like a general reading for the public, how did this person know you're being nosy? They had to be listening to you, or on your platform, or collective, whatever your gifts are. I'm just saying a YouTube tarot reader because I'm a YouTube tarot reader. But collective, I'm picking up intuitive gifts. So somebody has an intuitive gift. Somebody's offended by your gift, and they feel as though you're nosy, or you was in a business. So collective, I don't know. Somebody wants revenge. I also picked up, collective, that somebody's car windows might get busted out as well. Or somebody might hit somebody in the face. This person wears glasses. Somebody might get hit in the face or something like that. But it's an act of revenge, collective, because somebody doesn't like your intuitive gifts, and they're taking it like personal. So again, this doesn't have to be a YouTube tarot reader. Collective, you could be a prophet. You could be an evangelist. And spirit could have led you to say something to someone. And of course, collective, this somebody want revenge, collective. Collective, if I'm gonna be quiet. Let me just go ahead and jump into the reading. So, and I keep saying collective, I mean Divine Feminine. So I don't know, maybe most of you guys watching this video might be Divine Feminine. But I don't know why I keep saying a collective, but this reading is for Divine Feminine. So let me just go ahead on. Divine Feminine, I feel like I'm just rambling. Alright, Divine Feminine, I'm going to pull you your angel number for after dark hours tonight. And I'm going to pull the karmic's angel number. And I'm going to pull you guys a message from the stars after dark hours tonight. Okay. What's Divine Feminine's angel number for after dark hours tonight? What is Divine Feminine's angel number? Okay, number 24. I am generous. So Divine Feminine, after dark hours tonight, your angels have you in this energy. You're very generous. Divine Feminine, you could be sharing your gift with others. Divine Feminine, you could be prophesizing. You could be reading tarot. Whatever you're doing, you're being generous. And Divine Feminine, somebody wants revenge. Because they feel as though you're nosy. Because you're a prophet. Because you're a seer. You can see. Somebody feel as though you're nosy. And I know this is the karmic. This is the karmic. Divine Feminine, somebody's taking your generosity as you being nosy. And you being in their business. But Divine Feminine, I just heard that this person needs to get over themselves because you're being generous to like a group as a whole. So it's not only about this person. Divine Feminine, you're not specifically targeting this person. But they're taking it like that because they're a karmic. Divine Feminine, you're being generous to like all, like a group or something like that. But anyway, say you have a heart of gold and are very skilled at maintaining balance. Balanced, stable relationships. You are loyal to your loved ones and are able to be the nurturer, protector, and provider all at once. Divine Feminine, you're very generous. And somebody doesn't like this, and I know it's a karmic. This karmic could have entity attachments, or this karmic is very low vibrational, Divine Feminine. Somebody do not appreciate you being in this energy, Divine Feminine, very generous. So Divine Feminine, I also just heard this person is not fighting against you. They're fighting against your angels. Because your angels have you in this energy, being generous. Divine Feminine, somebody doesn't like your gifts, your intuitive gifts. It's a karmic, and this karmic wants revenge. Alright, so what's the karmic's angel number after dark hours tonight? I am brave, number 77. Alright, it say, it is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. Alright. So the karmic's angels want the karmic to be bold and brave and to move away from old patterns, habits, and fears. And Divine Feminine, one of the karmic's old habits, patterns, and fears is to hate on you, to not like you, to judge you, to say that you're nosy, to not like your intuitive gifts. This karmic don't like your generosity. And the karmic's angels is telling the karmic it is time to move on from your old patterns, habits, and fears. So Divine Feminine, the karmic also fear. The karmic also fears your gifts and or your generosity. I don't know why. The karmic is having a hard time being disciplined as well. I'm not getting those that specific type of candles. Every time I light those, it messes with my breathing. So I'm not getting those no more. So this karmic is being told to be brave. Divine Feminine, I'm picking up, spirit is telling this karmic what this karmic needs to be brave about is to leave you alone, Divine Feminine. That's bravery. This karmic wants revenge, and spirit is telling the karmic, be brave. It takes bravery to walk away from an enemy without wanting revenge. Divine Feminine, you haven't done any harm to this karmic, but this karmic feel offended by you. This karmic feel as though you did some type of harm to them. And this karmic wants revenge. But the karmic's angels is trying to guide the karmic to be brave. So Divine Feminine, leaving you alone is bravery. Not wanting revenge is bravery for the karmic after dark hours tonight. Because Divine Feminine, this karmic really wants to do harm to you. For some of you guys, I don't know if this karmic is planning on hitting you in the face, busting out your car windows, or doing like spell work on you. Okay. So Divine Feminine, I heard that this karmic feel as though they got to take you down. Because they feel as though if they don't take you down first, you're going to take them down. Alright. Okay. So Spirit is trying to challenge the karmic's low vibrational mindset. That's what this is. The karmic's angels is trying to reason with this karmic. Divine Feminine, this karmic really feel as though you're a threat. And they have to take you down before you take them down. Or they just have to get revenge. They have to, for whatever reason. I'm picking that up too. So I don't know if this is like a bet. Divine Feminine, I don't know if somebody is paying this karmic to do harm to you. Because this karmic feel as though they have to do it. So somebody could have paid this karmic to do something against you. They feel as though they have to. So Divine Feminine, if somebody paid the karmic to offend you, the angels is telling the karmic, be brave, go back and give this person their money back, or confront this person and tell this person that you're not going to do harm to Divine Feminine, and leave it at that. Karmic, be brave. Because I don't think Divine Feminine Spirit is going to let this karmic do harm to you. So it's like this karmic has a decision to make. Be brave, karmic, and just go back and tell whoever this person is, Divine Feminine. Somebody could have paid the karmic to do harm to you. And the karmic is kind of like intimidated. Because the karmic either don't want to do harm to you, Divine Feminine, or the karmic can't. So the karmic got to go back to the person that they took this money from and like explain themselves. This karmic feel like intimidated or something. Something like that going on. But anyway, let me pull your message from the stars. What's Divine Feminine's message from the stars for after dark hours today? You have a sensitive antenna. Sensitive people collect the emotions of others. So Divine Feminine, the stars is just telling you that after dark hours tonight, Divine Feminine, you do have a sensitive antenna, and you're a sensitive person in general, or after dark hours tonight, Divine Feminine, Spirit is going to have you in this energy, and you're going to be collecting the emotions of others. Divine Feminine, I don't know how close you are to this karmic concerning distance or proximity. But Divine Feminine, whether this karmic is near or far to you, you're going to pick up the emotions of this karmic. So Divine Feminine, this karmic could be miles away from you, at home, in secret, hates you, don't like you, doing dark magic on you. Divine Feminine, you're picking up the emotions of this karmic. So you're distant from this karmic, or this karmic could be in your presence. But Divine Feminine, I'm picking up, you're picking up on this karmic's energy. And Divine Feminine, you could be a tarot reader. And you could be doing a reading after dark hours tonight. Or Divine Feminine, you're doing a personal tarot reading for a client. And you're still going to pick up on the karmic's energy. Because the karmic could be in your client's energy. So you're picking up on something like that going on. Divine Feminine, I don't know if you could be doing a personal tarot reading for like a couple. And you're reading for both of them at the same time. So Divine Feminine, I also just heard if you're reading for a couple, one of them is a twin and the other one is a karmic. And Divine Feminine, you're going to tell it like it is, or it's something that you're saying in this reading, Divine Feminine, that's letting this karmic know that they're a karmic and they're not this twin's twin. And Divine Feminine, this karmic wants revenge because they don't like your tarot reading. Because you could have exposed the karmic as a karmic and not this person's twin. Divine Feminine, you're picking up on this karmic's energy. So, alright. What's the karmic's message from the stars after dark hours tonight? Yeah, 28. Yeah, this karmic is a karmic. So the stars is telling the karmic, you are your greatest gift. Your life's journey is your masterpiece. So, I got that fan on. I'm picking up this karmic could be in a relationship. Don't have to be. But I'm telling y'all what I'm picking up intuitive. This karmic is in a relationship. Divine Feminine, I don't know your connection to this karmic. But this karmic is very controlling. This karmic wants to play God in somebody's life. This karmic swear up and down they're somebody's divine feminine or divine masculine, and they are not. They're the karmic. So Spirit is telling that karmic to focus on themselves and leave somebody else alone. The karmic could be trying to force somebody to marry them. So the stars is telling the karmic, you are your greatest gift. So the karmic could be thinking that it's another person that's their greatest gift. And the stars are saying your life journey is your masterpiece. So that's making me think this karmic could be projecting, living through somebody else or something. And this karmic could be doing dark magic and spell work too. The stars want to tell the karmic that you are your greatest gift. Your life's journey, your life journey is your masterpiece. So the karmic is like being a puppet master. The karmic is creating like a masterpiece, but a person, the karmic is using somebody like a puppet. And the stars is telling the karmic to stop, to redirect their focus on themselves. So if the karmic is a man, the karmic could like be married, or he want to marry this woman. But it's like this woman is the divine feminine. And the karmic is trying to reshape and mold this divine feminine into what he wants her to be. Something like that is going on with this karmic. This karmic is very controlling. They're like a puppet master. Very manipulative. Very possessive. Yeah, this karmic is a trip. So this could be a situation where this karmic could be like going through a divorce, or they're like newly single. And the karmic could be contemplating going over to his ex house and doing harm to his ex. Because he feels like he owns this woman or something like that. So the karmic need to be brave and just leave somebody alone. Divine Feminine, if you a tarot reader, be careful, because you could... The karmic wants to break his breakup or her breakup on you. The karmic could be single because of a tarot reader. And Divine Feminine, this karmic is blaming it on you. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic is your client's ex-spouse, or this karmic is your client, or something like that. Yeah, this karmic want revenge. Because they want control over somebody. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic is your ex. It's like Divine Feminine, this karmic knows that you're a gift. But this karmic wants you to be what he wants you to be. He don't want you to be what spirit wants you to be. So Divine Feminine, if spirit gave you a gift, Divine Feminine, the karmic doesn't want you to do what spirit called you to do. He wants you to do what he wants you to do. Something like that. I just heard Divine Feminine, this karmic wants to dilute you, water you down. I heard the karmic wants to water you down to size. Whether he's aware of it or not, or whether she's aware of it. Divine Feminine, this karmic wants to dilute you or dilute you, water you down to size. And I'm hearing the karmic could be doing this on purpose or unconsciously. This is what the karmic is requesting of you, Divine Feminine. If you give the karmic what they want, you're diluting yourself. You're diluting yourself. You're watering yourself down. But the stars is telling this karmic to redirect their focus on themselves and to keep their focus off of you, Divine Feminine. That's what the stars is telling the karmic. And the angels is telling the karmic to be brave and just do it and leave you alone, Divine Feminine, and walk away and leave you alone. Divine Feminine, this karmic is accusing you of being nosy, but Divine Feminine, the karmic is the one that's nosy. Divine Feminine, the karmic comes in your energy. Something like that going on. Divine Feminine, I'm also picking up, this karmic could be like your ex-lover. My throat feel like it want to close up. But I'm going to do this reading anyway. Divine Feminine, this karmic could even be your ex-lover. And Divine Feminine, you intuitive as hell. And it's like, Divine Feminine, you can tell like when this karmic has been with another woman. Or when he's sleeping with another woman. You know it intuitively, Divine Feminine. This is not something, oh, he come near you and you smell perfume. No, Divine Feminine, you know intuitively when this karmic has been having intercourse with other women. And Divine Feminine, this karmic don't like that. He hates it. So Divine Feminine, this karmic is either your ex-lover or this karmic is your lover, Divine Feminine. And he mad because you know he cheating. And Divine Feminine, he want revenge because you intuitive and you know he cheating on you. This is crazy. Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic think you be stalking him, but you don't. You're just intuitive. Yeah, Divine Feminine, this is the karmic. And I'm hearing spirit say, karmic, hurry up. Please, hurry up. So Divine Feminine, spirit is telling this karmic, he better get out your energy, and I mean fast. Yeah, this karmic, yeah. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic is physically or energetically in your energy. But I heard spirit tell this karmic, they better hurry up. They better hurry up. Hurry up and leave. Or something like that. Alright, so Divine Feminine, I'm learning that this karmic just has to learn how to live without you. Divine Feminine, I'm also picking up too that Divine Feminine, you could have been literally being nosy. Divine Feminine, whoever this karmic is, Divine Feminine, you could have been going through this karmic stuff. Divine Feminine, if this karmic is your lover, you could have been going through the karmic phone, the karmic's pants pocket, and you found something, Divine Feminine. And Divine Feminine, this karmic wants revenge because you was being nosy. Divine Feminine, this karmic wants revenge because you found out some type of secrets or something that the karmic had. Or some type of betrayal. Yeah, and Divine Feminine, this karmic wants revenge for you finding out something, Divine Feminine, that they didn't want you to know. So, Divine Feminine, if this karmic is your lover, earlier today or after dark hours tonight, Divine Feminine, you could have caught this karmic cheating on you. You could have been going through the karmic's phone or something. And Divine Feminine, the karmic want revenge because you found out he was cheating on you. So, Divine Feminine, just be mindful. And he look at it, Divine Feminine, as you being nosy. You shouldn't have went looking through his phone or looking through his pants pocket. That's how he's viewing it, Divine Feminine, because he a karmic. Yeah. So, Divine Feminine, I'm going to pull a couple of cards from this deck right here to see what's going on with you. And I'm going to pull a couple of cards for the karmic. So, let me just pull 2 so I can carry on. Give me 2 messages for Divine Feminine. All right, moon cycles. And then we have Book of Shadows, secrets, yeah. So, Divine Feminine, your menstrual, I'm picking up, this what came out for you, Divine Feminine. So, we have moon cycles and Books of Shadows, secrets, okay. Divine Feminine, I'm picking up your menstrual could be on, Divine Feminine. And Divine Feminine, because your menstrual cycle is on, it led you to do something with secrets. Because your menstrual cycle could be coming on or is on. So it's like, Divine Feminine, you probably agitated, or you're intuitive, or you think you're divine, or you think this karmic was cheating on you. Divine Feminine, if you go looking, you're gonna find something. But it's something to do with the moon cycles, and this is my card for also like a woman's menstrual cycle. So, Divine Feminine, because of these moon cycles, which could be your menstrual, don't have to be, something might get exposed concerning a Book of Shadows or a secret. So, Divine Feminine, a secret might get exposed about that karmic because of the moon cycles or because of your menstrual. Or Divine Feminine, you might find out that this karmic do dark magic, or is doing some type of dark magic or spell work over you because of your intuition. Oh, Divine Feminine, I also just heard too, this karmic might have to accept the fact that they can no longer do black magic on you or in general. It's not working. So it's like, Divine Feminine, the karmic has to be brave and live life without dark magic or live life without you. Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic had you twisted. Divine Feminine, this karmic could have been thinking you do dark magic. And Divine Feminine, you don't. You're just very intuitive. All right, give me 2 messages for the karmic. Give me 2 messages for the karmic. Or Divine Feminine, maybe you and this karmic in the past used to do spell work together or do dark magic together, but you don't do it no more. Or Divine Feminine, you used to be this karmic's practitioner. So, Divine Feminine, the karmic gonna have to be brave because you're no longer doing services for this karmic. Or something like that. All right, so we have Wiccan Ready or Wiccan Read, Ethos or something. I don't know what this one is. This one came out for the karmic. So I think the karmic could be getting a little bit of karma after dark hours tonight. That's what I'm picking up from this card. Or the karmic is bound. I'm hearing the karmic is bound to something because of their belief system. Or the karmic is bound to something because of their mindset or something. So it's like spirit is telling the karmic, I'm hearing, let it be unto you as you will, karmic. So it's like karmic, spirit is saying, karmic, if you think negative, you're going to get negative. But you're going to leave divine feminine alone. I'm hearing, let it be, karmic, as you will. Karmic, if that's how you perceiving something, then let it be as you will. So divine feminine, I'm also hearing the karmic wanted you to hurry up and leave. But the karmic is going to have to hurry up and leave. I'm picking up karma with this. I'm going to have to look this card up. But I'm picking up karma. Something is the way it is for the karmic because that's how the karmic perceives something. Or something, it's like the karmic is viewing something from a karmic perspective. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's true. The karmic is viewing something from their perspective, but the karmic is not realizing that they're a karmic. Or something like that. Give me one more for the karmic. Excuse me. Okay, so the witch's cottage. Security. Okay. Yep. Divine feminine, this karmic feel as though they know how to protect themselves. Divine feminine, this karmic feel as though they need to protect themselves against you. But divine feminine, you're not a threat to this karmic and you're not harming this karmic. But divine feminine, the cards is telling me the karmic is going to get karma because of her security. Something she's doing against you, divine feminine, so it's her security. But the karmic is going to regret something. Spirit is telling the karmic to walk away from this. This could even be the karmic's mindset. Divine feminine, I'm picking up, spirit is telling this karmic to just leave you alone completely. Because this karmic, if this karmic keep on, this karmic gonna get in trouble. Because this karmic like don't realize that they're a karmic. And this karmic is like wrong. They're not right. But it's kind of like, this is not about being wrong or right. This is just about levels. This is about levels. Divine feminine, this karmic is not on your level. And I think they don't realize that yet. So something is here about security, but it got karma attached to it. And divine feminine, I picked up that the karmic feel as though they got to take you down before you take them down. But there is not, it's like divine feminine, you're just being you and the karmic is intimidated by that. Divine feminine, if you married to this karmic, be careful. Because he probably feel as though divine feminine, this karmic is thinking crazy. So he could be thinking, divine feminine, if he can't have you, nobody will have you. But this karmic better be careful or tread lightly. Because whatever this karmic do or attempt to do against you, divine feminine, is karma attached to it. So divine feminine, this karmic could be your lover or soon to be ex. Y'all could be in the process of separating. If this karmic is a man, divine feminine, this karmic is like bugging. Because he feels as though if he can't have you, nobody can. And spirit is telling this karmic, he better hurry up and get up out your energy, divine feminine. So divine feminine, I don't know if this karmic was secretly trying to do you harm physically. Or through 5D. I don't know if the karmic was going to go home and do like a death ritual on you or something. Divine Feminine, you are a mystery to this karmic. Divine Feminine, you're like moon cycles, and you're like the book of shadows to this karmic. Divine Feminine, you're like a secret to this karmic. Divine Feminine, you could be a Pisces, or you got Pisces in your chart. Divine Feminine, you're very mystical to this karmic. You're like a mystery to this karmic. So it's like, Divine Feminine, say like this karmic is like a practitioner or a witch doctor or whatever. This karmic is a very low vibrational practitioner. Divine Feminine, this karmic spell work on everybody. But when it comes to you, Divine Feminine, this karmic spell work don't work on you. And this karmic is about to lose their mind trying to figure out what is it about you that their spell work don't work on you. The karmic is like, what's the big secret? What's the secret? Or something like that. Yeah, so let me go ahead on. All right. Y'all gotta excuse my cough. It's them candles. I'm not buying that brand that ever again. Them candles gonna cut my circuit, cut my ear off. That's crazy. All right, what's going on with Divine Feminine? What energy is Divine Feminine and After Dark hours tonight? What's going on with Divine Feminine? All right, we have Pioneer. So it came out in the upright, Divine Feminine. So this is a light attribute. So Divine Feminine, After Dark hours tonight, you're not operating from your shadow side. It came out in the upright. So it's a passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So Divine Feminine, you're doing something that hasn't been done before. So Divine Feminine, this could even be rejecting this karmic. You could be rejecting this karmic, Divine Feminine. And this, don't nobody reject this karmic. But you are. Or I'm hearing, Divine Feminine, your spirit repels this karmic. Or something. But anyway, Divine Feminine, that's what's going on with you. You're in some type of, you're being a pioneer in some type of shape, form, or fashion. Divine Feminine, you could be inventing something. You're the first one to do something, invent something, secure something. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you a pioneer after dark hours tonight. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Divine Feminine, you could also just be speaking some truth to this karmic. You could be telling this karmic something that nobody in this karmic's life ever told this karmic. And the sad part about it is, Divine Feminine, what you're saying is true. So, Divine Feminine, you're doing something that has not been done before. And it could be like speaking some type of truth to this karmic, rebuking this karmic, or you're protected from this karmic or something like that. Or you're not intimidated by this karmic, Divine Feminine. Or Divine Feminine, if this is tarot, Divine Feminine, you read in this karmic like, Divine Feminine, you're just reading this karmic. You read in this karmic, Divine Feminine, like a book. All right. All right, what's going on with this karmic after dark hours tonight? Okay, child magical. Excuse me. So the karmic is coming out in the upright as well. Yeah, nice try, karmic. I'm hearing nice try. So the karmic is coming out in the upright. But I'm still being told to read the shadow part too. Because I'm hearing nice try, karmic. So Divine Feminine, this is the karmic's energy. The child is the child. This karmic is like a child, very childish. This karmic is like a child compared to you, Divine Feminine. Concerning like divinity or maturity, Divine Feminine, this karmic is a child. compared to you. Magical. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. So Divine Feminine, I'm picking up what the karmic belief is possible is to like defeat you or to deceive you. That's what the karmic belief is possible. But Spirit is saying no, karmic. No, it's not. So it's like Divine Feminine, it's the karmic's dream to like defeat you or deceive you or something, Divine Feminine. But it's very childish. No. Seeing or Divine Feminine, this karmic wants to be you. I don't know if this karmic want to cipher your energy and be you. But this karmic after dark hours tonight believe that everything is possible. And I'm hearing nice try, karmic, but no. Divine Feminine, it's something that this karmic wants that's like Spirit is making it impossible. Like that's an absolutely no. It's just a no, karmic. So let me read the shadow side to this drama. Pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles. Divine Feminine, you're performing some type of miracle after dark hours tonight, and this karmic can't believe it. Believing that energy and action are not required for growth. Yeah, this karmic could be depressed a little bit and in disbelief in some type of miracle. Divine Feminine, whatever you're doing after dark hours tonight, this karmic is in like disbelief. Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic feels as though that he should have been able to defeat you because he's a man. This karmic could be a sexist. And Divine Feminine, this man feels as though just because he's a man that he should be able to have his way because he's a man. Or something crazy. This is a karmic for real. It's like Divine Feminine, this karmic's inner child is like a demon. Even this karmic's light attribute is still like deception. It's like an undercover demon, Divine Feminine. Like something that's not right. That's inhumane. It's not fair. No. Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic got entity and this karmic want to possess you, and Spirit is like, no. It's like this karmic wants to go against like the natural order of things. Damn. I don't like to get deep like that when I'm reading cards, but Divine Feminine, for some of y'all, this karmic is not a human. It's like an entity, and it wants to possess you, and Spirit is telling this karmic, no. Divine Feminine, this entity like this, it's like a child. Divine Feminine, if this karmic is an entity, this karmic is like hungry for you, Divine Feminine. This entity, this unclean spirit. Divine Feminine, I don't know if Spirit could be delivering you from this unclean spirit. And it's like Divine Feminine, Divine Feminine, you could have freed yourself from this entity in the past. Or you got delivered from this entity in the past. And Divine Feminine, since then, you know, you did what you had to do. You healed, you protected yourself, whatever. You're not allowing this entity or this unclean spirit to attach itself back to you, Divine Feminine. But it's like, Divine Feminine, this entity is like yearning for you, crying for you, yearning for you. That it wants to attach itself back to you, Divine Feminine. And Spirit is saying, no, you cannot. Divine Feminine has done her shadow work. She's protected. It's impossible for you to attach yourself to her again. I heard Divine Feminine don't live there no more. So Divine Feminine, I'm going to give you an example. If this karmic energy is an entity, that's probably why I can't breathe. Divine Feminine, say like in the past, you was like an alcoholic. And this entity is only specifically for alcoholics. This entity attaches itself to alcoholics. It's like Divine Feminine, you're not an alcoholic. So Spirit is telling the karmic, like, by law, by the law of, like, energy, you cannot do that, karmic. It's like this entity is pleading with Spirit, please. And it's like Spirit is telling this karmic, this unclean spirit, you can't. There is nothing I can do to help you. You think I'm going to force Divine Feminine to become an alcoholic again so you can attach yourself to her again? No. It's like Divine Feminine, that you could have been an alcoholic in the past, Divine Feminine, and you so healed, Divine Feminine, that alcohol is not even a temptation for you. That's how healed you are. It's like Divine Feminine, you're sealed off. This type of entity, this entity can't. It just can't, because it could be a alcoholic entity, or it's an alcoholic spirit. And Divine Feminine, you don't have alcohol in your system or in your energy, so this entity cannot. Divine Feminine, this entity wants you so bad. This entity got faith. A demon got faith, Divine Feminine. That's basically what's going on. This demon wants you back so bad, Divine Feminine. This demon is like, is having childlike faith. That this is crazy. Divine Feminine, I don't know what this is a person, but for some of y'all, this is like an unclean spirit. This is an entity, this karmic energy right here. That's crazy. What's going on with Divine Feminine? I don't even want to do this reading. Yeah, the 8 of Swords. Divine Feminine, you or somebody else could be an air sign. You could have air in your chart, a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Clarify the 8 of Swords for Divine Feminine. I'm going to pull 2 tarot cards. Yeah. 6 of Cups. So Divine Feminine, you or somebody else could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you might have to call the cops on a lover after dark hours tonight. A lover might end up in jail, Divine Feminine. 3D or the 5D. Divine Feminine, somebody from your past might end up 8 swords. Because Spirit told this karmic to leave you alone and they wouldn't. So this could be imprisonment, 5D or 3D. So Divine Feminine, you could be the first one to like arrest this karmic, Divine Feminine, on a 5D. Or it's like Divine Feminine, you the one. Divine Feminine, this karmic through life could have been like offending people and they never got karma. But I'm hearing Divine Feminine, the buck stops with you. Divine Feminine, this karmic, 8 swords, this karmic is going to get karma. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, that's what you could be doing, like this pioneer. You're doing something that's never been done before. You could be arresting this karmic, Divine Feminine. That's what it could be. Divine Feminine, you could be arresting this karmic's conscience. And this karmic not used to that, Divine Feminine. Somebody from your past. Divine Feminine, this is 3D jail or 5D jail. Yeah. What's going on over here with this karmic, with this child magical energy? Yeah, 9 of Cups. Yeah, this karmic, yeah, Divine Feminine. This karmic is like literally an entity. And the 9 of Cups could be like alcoholism. Somebody that overly indulges in alcohol. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic could be stuck up. Or Divine Feminine, you're this karmic's wish fulfillment. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic wants your wish fulfillment. So it's like Divine Feminine, you in this pioneer energy. The karmic want to be in this pioneer energy. But they not. Divine Feminine, this karmic think they're better than you. This karmic could be stuck up. Or this karmic is like a racist or like a sexist or something. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Yeah, the Fool came out in reverse. The Fools, somebody could be an Aries or an Aquarius. Divine Feminine, the karmic wish fulfillment could have been for you to go in reverse. The Fool in reverse is somebody that's like very insecure. The Fool in reverse could be somebody the Fool in reverse could be somebody that's very insecure. The Fool in reverse can also be like stagnation. The Fool in reverse could also be spell work, dark magic. This is like somebody being stuck, feeling insecure, feeling inadequate. I can't do it. I'm not able to do it. I'm not worthy. I'm this, I'm that. The Fool in reverse. Somebody that don't like to take risks. Yeah. This karmic could be an alcoholic, or this karmic is like a entity, but it deals with alcoholism. This karmic is an unclean spirit, but it's concerning alcohol. And Divine Feminine, this is this karmic's fate. It's an entity, it's an unclean spirit. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if this unclean spirit want to be a human like you. Something like this is, I ain't got time for this. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to keep you stuck. This karmic wanted you to be the Fool in reverse. Or Divine Feminine, after dark hours tonight, this karmic is the Fool in reverse. So Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to take a leap of faith towards you, but Spirit not going to let it happen. This karmic going to get stuck. This karmic going to become very insecure, very fearful. Something might happen to this karmic. Because Divine Feminine, this karmic is very childish to the point that if this karmic is a human, Divine Feminine, it's okay. This karmic is a grown person. This karmic is an adult. This karmic mean well, but this karmic is very dangerous. This karmic will hurt you, Divine Feminine, because of how immature and how childish and how crazy, possibly even mental instability this karmic is. This energy is not funny. It's coming out as a child, but this is like childishness for like to be an adult. This is like mental instability. Yeah, this is somebody that will hurt you and swear up and down that you deserve it or that they did nothing wrong. So Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic wanted to sacrifice you. Divine Feminine, this karmic felt as though if they sacrifice you, then they will be you. Or they have to take you out the picture, Divine Feminine, in order to be who they want to be. So it's like Divine Feminine, the angels is trying to tell this karmic, be brave and leave the Divine Feminine unharmed. Be brave. Try to live life without Divine Feminine. Try to live life without doing dark magic. You will be all right without Divine Feminine. Even if Divine Feminine is successful, you're going to be okay, karmic, without Divine Feminine. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic don't want you to be successful like them. Because this karmic is a racist or this karmic is a sexist. It's like Divine Feminine, this karmic refused to live on this earth with you. It's like this karmic is saying Divine Feminine gotta go. Because Divine Feminine, this karmic could be stuck up. This karmic is crazy as hell. This karmic is like Divine Feminine gotta go. If I can't have my way, then no, Divine Feminine can't be breathing. This can't be real. No. This karmic is crazy as hell. This karmic crazy. Whatever's going on in this karmic's mind is very childish to the point of like being demonic. And it's not realistic. It's very childlike, but this not good. Divine Feminine, you could be a little bit intimidated by this karmic, just a little bit after the hours tonight. Yeah. I just heard Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, I don't know what type of situation you find yourself in after dark hours tonight. But Divine Feminine, I heard you will call the cops on yourself to get away from this karmic. Oh my God. It's like Divine Feminine, you will call 911 and say something. But it's like Divine Feminine, you're going to say, I committed a crime or something. But it's like Divine Feminine, you're going to have to explain yourself on what was really happening between you and this karmic once you get out of this karmic's energy. But I heard Divine Feminine going to have to call the cops on herself to get away from this karmic. Oh my God, what kind of mess? Because to say that Divine Feminine, you a pioneer. So Divine Feminine, you're doing something that has never been done before. And I heard Divine Feminine going to have to call the police on herself to get away from this karmic. And Divine Feminine, you ain't even do nothing. But you going to tell them you did to get away from this karmic. What's the spill with pioneer with Divine Feminine? This is crazy. Yeah, one-sided love. Yeah. Divine Feminine, like I said, this karmic energy over here is either an unclean spirit or this karmic is a person. Divine Feminine, you know good goddamn well not to show this karmic no type of love. And Divine Feminine, you don't give a damn what it look like, what it sound like, what it feel like. Divine Feminine, you intuitive. And Divine Feminine, you saying to yourself, yeah, you goddamn right, this love is one-sided. Divine Feminine, I don't know if you wrestling with an entity, but Divine Feminine, this karmic don't deserve no type of love from you. It's supposed to be one-sided. Until this karmic change, Divine Feminine, this karmic like hates you. Or this karmic think they God, or this karmic got a God complex, or this karmic is like a racist, or they're like a sexist. So it's like Divine Feminine, one-sided love. Divine Feminine, Divine Feminine, you know, Divine Feminine, you know that this karmic is like your enemy. And Divine Feminine, you don't want this karmic. You don't even want to play with this karmic. So Divine Feminine, you could be the only one that's very mean or rude to this karmic. Divine Feminine, you don't like this karmic, so I don't know who this karmic is. Divine Feminine, everybody else probably like this karmic, but you don't. And Divine Feminine, you're very mean and rude to this karmic, rightfully so. Because something is wrong with this karmic. What's the spill with the Eight of Swords? What is the spill with the Eight of Swords? Divine Feminine, you ain't nobody fool. And you doing what you supposed to do. Yeah, married. Yeah, Divine Feminine, this karmic could be your spouse. And Divine Feminine, you realizing that this karmic is crazy. You could already be married to this karmic. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic wants to marry you. And Divine Feminine, you like hell to the no. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic could be your ex. Or Divine Feminine, the karmic could be your lover's lover. Somebody could be married, Divine Feminine, and somebody could be trying to come to you and they're not supposed to because they're married. So Divine Feminine, this karmic could be a man and he's married and you telling this karmic to leave you alone because he's married. Divine Feminine, you might have to call the cops on this karmic. And he might end up in jail because he's married. He's not supposed to be at your house. Or Divine Feminine, say like your Divine Masculine is married to this karmic. It's like Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine could be married to the karmic, but the karmic is harassing you, Divine Feminine. So it's like Divine Feminine, you might have to call the cops on your Divine Masculine's karmic. And Divine Feminine, I don't know if your Divine Masculine's wife want respect from you because they're married. And Divine Feminine, you... Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine's wife. Divine Feminine, I don't know what is going on in this woman's mind. Divine Feminine, I don't know if this woman thinks she better than you or she thinks she like God because she's married. But Divine Feminine, whoever this karmic is, whatever this karmic is, Divine Feminine, you ain't got no love for it. And you're not supposed to. Divine Feminine, you ain't nobody fool. It's a time and place for all things. And even in the Bible, it says it's a time to love and it's a time to hate. Divine Feminine, you kind of like hate somebody after dark hours tonight. But it's like Divine Feminine, you have to because this person hates you. This is not a time to like love your enemies, turn the other cheek. Divine Feminine, this is not that type of energy after dark hours tonight. And Divine Feminine, you smart enough to know the difference. Divine Feminine, you're intuitively matching this karmic's energy. Because this karmic could be very phony. But Divine Feminine, you intuitively match this karmic energy. Divine Feminine, you not playing no games with this karmic. So Divine Feminine, if this karmic is like racist, this karmic doesn't want people to know. But Divine Feminine, you know this karmic racist. It's like Divine Feminine, everybody deceived except you. And this karmic is trying to figure out Divine Feminine on how you know. And everybody else don't know. Divine Feminine, this karmic could have been planning on sacrificing you, killing you. And Divine Feminine, this karmic is wondering how the hell you know. Divine Feminine. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you, And Divine Feminine, this karmic know you not dumb, but he want to know how you do it. What's the spell with the 6 of Cups? What's the spell with the 6 of Cups? Yeah, a narcissist, Divine Feminine. This karmic a narcissist, amongst other things. Inflated sense of self-importance. Complete disregard for another's feelings. Always needing attention. Divine Feminine, this karmic is your husband. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic could be your Divine Masculine's karmic. And your Divine Masculine could be married to this karmic. I also just heard a neighbor. Divine Feminine, for some of you guys, this karmic is your neighbor. They are narcissists, Divine Feminine. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic used to be your neighbor in the past. Or Divine Feminine, when you first like moved to the neighborhood, or when the karmic first moved to your neighborhood, y'all was nice to each other. But Divine Feminine, you're finding out that you was being nice and cordial with a narcissist. Divine Feminine, I don't know if you could be married, Divine Feminine, and this karmic is trying to make it seem like y'all go together or y'all had sex. Divine Feminine, this karmic could be like obsessed with you, like a fatal attraction. And it's like, Divine Feminine, you might have to like put this karmic in jail without your husband finding out. Divine Feminine, you're doing something that has never been done before after the hurt hours tonight. Yeah, this person from your past, Divine Feminine, this person a narcissist. Divine Feminine, your Divine Masculine, he could have married a narcissist. Or Divine Feminine, you married to this karmic masculine and he a narcissist. And Divine Feminine, you like, hell no, this is one-sided love. It got to be. In this situation, Divine Feminine, because this karmic is incapable of love. So why would you love something that's incapable of love? Divine Feminine, you're not going to love this karmic until Spirit tell you to love this karmic. You're going to give this karmic what he give you or what she give you. And that's just common sense concerning intuitive in survival. That's just common sense because you're dealing with a narcissist. And Divine Feminine, this karmic could also have entity attachment. Because I'm picking up like a spirit. What's the spell with child and magical? Yeah, balling. Having a luxurious lifestyle, wanting and having the most expensive things in life, pockets full. Divine Feminine, for some of y'all, this karmic is your neighbor. This karmic is a racist. And Divine Feminine, this karmic feel as though you should not be balling. Divine Feminine, you probably make more money than this karmic. Your house is probably bigger than this karmic. Your car is probably bigger than this karmic. And Divine Feminine, this karmic is even willing to kill you. Because Divine Feminine, you could be black and this karmic could be white. And Divine Feminine, this karmic is like, I don't understand. How is Divine Feminine living in my neighborhood? Or how is Divine Feminine's house bigger than mine? Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic was planning on doing harm to you and taking over your property or something. Divine Feminine, this karmic wants the ball. This karmic wants this. So Divine Feminine is letting me know you have this. And this karmic want it. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic feel as though you don't deserve it. Or they were going to plan on doing harm to you and take your stuff, Divine Feminine. This karmic crazy as hell. So this karmic is a narcissist and materialistic as well. Yeah, this karmic crazy. This karmic could be an alcoholic too. Yeah, this is really, this karmic could be like a racist. And Divine Feminine, this karmic could be your neighbor and he was going to kill you or do harm to you. Over like material things, Divine Feminine. He feels as though you shouldn't have a nice car or things like that. This karmic could also be a racist man. And he's a man on top of being a racist. And he's a narcissist. Divine Feminine, like I heard, you might have to call the cops on yourself and explain the rest later to get away from this karmic. What's the spell with the 9 of Cups? Yeah, karma. Divine Feminine, this karmic wish fulfillment was that you got karma. Or this karmic is going to get karma for drinking. Revenge will never solve anything. Karma will. Someone is getting karma for the pain they caused. Yeah. Receiving a dose of their own medicine, vice versa. Good karma could be repaid. Yeah. Divine Feminine, this karmic could have probably wanted to sacrifice you. And Divine Feminine, this karmic thought that they were doing a service for the Most High. Divine Feminine, this karmic was thinking that by killing you, they were doing a service to the gods. By killing you. And Divine Feminine, it could be because you're a woman or it's because you could be black or something. So Divine Feminine, it could have been the karmic's wish fulfillment to give you karma. Or the karmic is like a sexist or a racist. So they felt as though you deserve karma. So Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to inflict harm on you that you did not deserve. This karmic could also be getting karma from like being an alcoholic. This karmic is like on the verge of insanity. this karmic is already a narcissist. And then on top of it, this karmic is like, could be a drinker. This karmic like might lose their mind. Or it's like after dark hours tonight, Divine Feminine, this karmic will never be the same. It's like this karmic is like, they done officially like lost their mind. They tipped over. It's like this karmic is stuck. So spirit might, it's like whatever is going on with this karmic after dark, I don't know if this karmic might suffer like a stroke or like, this karmic might go insane. So it's like Divine Feminine, when this karmic lose their mind, they're not going to be the same person. It's like this karmic, when they lose their mind, they're not going to know, they're no longer going to know their old self. And the karmic old self was like a racist, a narcissist, a sexist. So it's like Divine Feminine, this type of insanity is like, Divine Feminine, say like this karmic is your neighbor. The next time you see this karmic not gonna know who you is. And they dead serious. This karmic done lost their mind. So it's like Divine Feminine, you're not gonna have an issue out this karmic because they literally lost their mind. So I heard a peaceful giant or a peaceful demon. It's like Divine Feminine, you're living next to a demon, but they were fixed to be at peace with you. But not on purpose. Something had to change or click with this karmic. They had to lose their mind. And that's the only way it took the hate out of them. Or it took the hate out of this karmic. They had to lose their mind for the hate to be removed. So now that the hate is removed from the karmic, it's like the karmic is not going to know you, Divine Feminine. It might even be a mystery. It's like Divine Feminine, I don't know if this is tailored for you or the karmic is like not going to know anybody. It's like this karmic is living, they're functioning. But Divine Feminine, this karmic don't remember the old them. But this karmic done lost their mind. Divine Feminine, this karmic not going to remember you, they family, nothing. But it's like the karmic going to be at home and peaceful. And, you know, being normal. But this karmic done lost their mind. I don't know exactly what the cause is. But it's like this demon is getting arrested. Yeah, or something like that. What's the spell with the Fool in reverse? This karmic might also get delivered from an unclean spirit too. Divine Feminine, this karmic might get delivered from an unclean spirit. And Divine Feminine, whatever that unclean spirit was that was on this karmic, it made this karmic want to kill you, Divine Feminine. This karmic like wanted to kill you, or it made this karmic very prejudiced or like a sexist. But this entity, this unclean spirit that's on this karmic might get rebuked as well. And Divine Feminine, this karmic gonna leave you alone. So I'm also hearing in the karmic's energy, resist the devil and he will flee. So it's like Divine Feminine, the angels is telling this karmic to resist something that this karmic got to resist something, Divine Feminine, in order to get delivered from this spirit. This karmic got an unclean spirit on them, Divine Feminine. And this unclean spirit makes the karmic like want to kill you or hate you. And Divine Feminine, this karmic has to resist the urge to do something against you in order to be delivered from this unclean spirit. Yeah, this is crazy. What's the spell with the Fool in reverse? Yeah, a poker face. Not showing emotion, unable to read, revealing no hint or thoughts of feelings. Divine Feminine, for some of y'all, this karmic gonna lose their mind after dark hours tonight. And this karmic will never be the same. Never. So it's like, Divine Feminine, if this karmic is your neighbor, when this energy manifests, it's like, Divine Feminine, you're going to be walking past your neighbor, the one who loved to hate you, the one who could have been calling you a nigger, or the one who hated you because you were a female. Divine Feminine, it's like this karmic not going to know who you is, Divine Feminine. This karmic is going to be stuck in like poker face. I also just heard too, Divine Feminine, this karmic could have been doing like chakra magic on you, crown chakra magic on you, dark magic. Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted you to like lose your mind. But Divine Feminine, it's going to reverse back onto this karmic. Divine Feminine, if this karmic is like, let me see. Say like this karmic is like in their 30s. It's like, Divine Feminine, this karmic going to be the youngest person known to be diagnosed with dementia or Alzheimer's or something. This karmic might get sick, or this karmic is going to lose their mind because of these entity attachments this karmic had. Or, Divine Feminine, like I said, Divine Feminine, spirit did not want to do this to this karmic. But if it came down to it, Divine Feminine, the spirit was going to protect you. Even if it was at the expense of the karmic. Because Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to hurt you. So it's like, Divine Feminine, this karmic going to be stuck in like a poker face. It's like, Divine Feminine, you going to be talking to this karmic and you going to be like, hello, is anyone home? This karmic gone. This karmic is gone. They're not going to be the same person. So, Divine Feminine, I don't know. Depending on who this karmic is. Divine Feminine, if this karmic is your husband might lose his mind, Divine Feminine. You're going to wake up one morning and he's just going to be blinking. That's all he going to know how to do. Something like that. And I'm not even playing around. Because, Divine Feminine, this karmic, for some of y'all, this karmic was going to kill you. Sacrifice you to the gods. I heard it like that. He was going to sacrifice you to the gods. Yeah, you don't play around with somebody that want to kill you. Divine Feminine, you one-sided love. Divine Feminine, you did not play with that karmic. Married or not, Divine Feminine. Yeah, I don't know what in the world this is. So, Divine Feminine, if this karmic wanted you to have like early Alzheimer's, or this karmic was playing with your chakras, doing spell work, all that, Divine Feminine, that's going to come back onto this karmic. And this karmic might... So, Divine Feminine, you could have successfully, after dark hours tonight, did a reversal against this karmic. Divine Feminine, you're doing something after dark hours tonight that has never been done before. And you could be doing a reversal back onto this karmic, Divine Feminine. What I'm picking up is, Divine Feminine, this karmic is a snake. Nobody ever did a reversal on this karmic because nobody knew that this karmic was a snake. So when the karmic used to do spell work on people, it was unsuspecting. So nobody did a reversal because they didn't suspect that it was the karmic. Divine Feminine, you the only one that is aware that this karmic is a snake and they crazy. So Divine Feminine, you're going to do a reversal because you know this karmic trying to do harm to you. And whichever way you do this reversal, Divine Feminine. Because there's many different ways to do a reversal. Divine Feminine, whichever way you see fit to do a reversal. And nobody, it's like this karmic used to just cast spells and cast spells and cast spells. Witchcraft, manipulation. Maybe even, I don't know if this karmic is a serial killer. This karmic used to just do stuff and do stuff and do stuff and do stuff to people. And people never suspected it. But Divine Feminine, you was the only one who knew. Divine Feminine, you knew. And it's like, Divine Feminine, you being who you are, it's like going to save your life, Divine Feminine. Give me a charm card for Pioneer and One-Sided Love. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you an alien, extraordinary. Yeah, Divine Feminine. So, Divine Feminine, this could be something that you're doing on the 5D. You could be arresting this karmic on a 5D, and this could even be convicting this karmic or something. Divine Feminine, you could be doing a reversal, like on a 5D or whatever you're doing. Whatever you doing, Divine Feminine, you doing something that have never been done before against this karmic. Yeah, and then we got chess. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you did not allow this karmic to play games with you. Divine Feminine, you was like bump that strategy, all the mind games, all that witchcraft, voodoo, dark magic. Divine Feminine, you did not play with this karmic. You didn't play with this karmic. Because Divine Feminine, you knew something intuitively. So all that chess and strategy and the karmic saying, woe is me, why you don't like me, you the only one in the world who don't like Divine Feminine, you was like, cut all that out. I ain't playing with you. Divine Feminine, you was like, I ain't playing with you. Something like that. Divine Feminine, this alien energy could also be your angels or ancestors. Divine Feminine. So you could also be getting divine assistance, divine help as well, Divine Feminine, to do something that has never been done before. So this extraordinary Divine Feminine could also be divine help, divine intervention. Give me a charm card for the Eight of Swords and Married. Yeah, Lantern, inner guidance. Yeah. Yeah. Divine Feminine, you was definitely being guided through this whole thing. Your intuition was lit. Divine Feminine, you knew what you was talking about. You was right on. Divine Feminine, you could also be marrying someone in jail. So you can get rid of this karmic. Divine Feminine, this karmic could be your ex-lover. And Divine Feminine, what you gonna do is like, you probably marry somebody in jail to get away from this karmic. Well, Divine Feminine, you gonna tell this, you might tell this karmic that you gonna marry him to like get him off of you or something. But Divine Feminine, you have like some inner guidance on how to handle somebody that could be married. Or Divine Feminine, you gonna realize that you married a nut. And so you had to be guided in this situation. So I'm hearing Divine Feminine, you didn't feed this karmic. This karmic is a narcissist. And when you realize that, Divine Feminine, you did not feed this karmic. You didn't give this karmic a narcissistic supply. So Divine Feminine, you're doing something that has never been done before. And you're going to starve this karmic, Divine Feminine. And it might even be an entity. You might starve this entity that's on this karmic. Divine Feminine, if this karmic doesn't lose their mind, if this is like a deliverance from like an unclean spirit, Divine Feminine, this karmic is just going to be a different person. Because this spirit left the karmic. Because Divine Feminine, you wouldn't feed it. So this entity got up and left off the karmic. And it's like the karmic going to be like a totally new person, a different person. This entity wanted this karmic to kill you, Divine Feminine. Give me a charm card for the Six of Cups and Narcissist. Yeah, key unlocked sideways. Yeah. Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted your secrets. And Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to unlock something with you. They wanted to know your secrets. They wanted to know the key or how to have access to your heart. Why you don't love me? We married. You supposed to love me if we married. Divine Feminine, you was like, not in this situation, not with all them demons. Yeah, Divine Feminine. This somebody from your past is a narcissist. And Divine Feminine, this something. This person wanted to unlock something, or they wanted the key to something. And Divine Feminine, they had a hard time getting it from you. Or trying to convince you or something. Give me a charm card for this karmic over here. With child, magical, and baller. Yeah, rocking horse, childhood. Divine Feminine, this karmic could be a childhood friend. Or like I said, this karmic is like, this karmic is so childish. This karmic is so childish, it's almost like demonic. Give me a charm card for the Nine of Cups and Karma. Give me a charm card for the Nine of Cups and Karma. Yeah, butter, smooth over. This is my card for vengeance. Belongs to God. Or somebody wanted vengeance. Somebody wanted revenge. Yeah, Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to eat you up and sacrifice you to the god. Because you had a better card than them, or because you a woman or something. This karmic crazy as hell. Yeah, Divine Feminine, after dark hours tonight, you could be doing something risky. You're doing something risky. And it could involve dialing 911. Because this karmic crazy. Yeah, this karmic wish fulfillment was it came out twice. Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to give you double karma. Divine Feminine, if you have a child, this karmic wanted to do harm to your child too. I don't know where double karma is coming from, but Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to give you double karma. So, I don't know how this karmic was planning on doing this to you. So, Divine Feminine, I don't know if this karmic was going to take over your property, take your child from you, kidnap your child. I don't know what this karmic was planning on doing, Divine Feminine. And then we got clown and mature at the bottom of the day. Wait a minute. Give me a charm card for the Fool in reverse and Poker Face. Yeah, gears in the workings. Yeah. Divine Feminine, when spirit get done with this karmic, something gonna click, something gonna snap. Or for some of y'all, this karmic is either like going to lose their mind after dark hours tonight, and for other you guys, this karmic is like going to get delivered from like whatever this unclean spirit is. It could be, I don't know what attached itself to this karmic, but Divine Feminine, this karmic wanted to like harm you or kill you over something that's so dumb. It's like something. I also see too, Divine Feminine, after dark hours tonight, when spirit get done rebuking this karmic is going to have to just accept, Divine Feminine, that you are who you are and they are who they are, and that this karmic can't, this Divine Feminine, this karmic going to have to leave you alone. And then we got victory at the bottom of the deck, Reef. It's like, Divine Feminine, this karmic is accepting who they are. So it's like spirit is saying, karmic, if you suffer from paranoia, that's your problem. Stop trying to convince Divine Feminine that she's suffering from paranoia. Karmic, stop trying to do chakra magic on Divine Feminine and give your paranoias to Divine Feminine. Spirit is telling this karmic, stop. So Divine Feminine, whatever ailments or whatever this karmic, something wrong with this karmic was trying to transfer it over to you, or projecting, Divine Feminine. And Spirit is telling this karmic, accept who you are and leave Divine Feminine alone. So it's like Spirit is saying, karmic, if you the fool in reverse, then you be the fool in reverse. Stop trying to make Divine Feminine go in reverse. And just because Divine Feminine don't go in reverse, now you want to kill her because she won't go in reverse. So it's like Divine Feminine, the karmic, like, gonna have a poker face. Not showing emotion, unable to be read. Revealing no hint of thoughts or feelings. So Divine Feminine, if this karmic used to take out their anger on you in the past, this karmic not gonna do this to you after dark hours tonight. Or I think in the future as well. Because it's like Divine Feminine, this karmic, they get it now. They get it, or they realize that they can't defeat you. Or it's best that they don't defeat you. Yeah, this karmic gonna have a poker face. Yeah, Spirit saying, karmic, you the fool in the reverse, not Divine Feminine. Leave Divine Feminine alone. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic could have been thinking that they're you. And Divine Feminine, this karmic think they're you. And Divine Feminine, when you was being you, this karmic was saying, oh, Divine Feminine in my business. Divine Feminine trying to be me. But Divine Feminine, no, you wasn't. You was being you. And this karmic so crazy, they were accusing you of, like, trying to be them. And it wasn't true. Either way around it, this is still like some mental health. Something's going on, mental health or something with this karmic. It's so much going on. This is like 3D and 5D just. This karmic caused a lot of confusion. A lot of static. And it's like this karmic, you would never suspect that this karmic is as evil and wicked as they are. But they are. This karmic could even be jealous. That's what this could be too. I just heard jealousy. This karmic is a very jealous person. This is like, I'm hearing vanity. This is just vain. This is vanity over here with this karmic. This karmic is so childish. It's not even funny. So Divine Feminine, I don't know. And then we have razor cutting. So yeah. So Divine Feminine, that's what's going on after dark hours tonight between you and this karmic. Let me see. What's the spill with dice and doing something risky? Yeah, off the grid. Being cooped up in their room, not socializing. Being a hermit, not on social media. So Divine Feminine, if you're married to this karmic, you might do something risky and ghost this karmic. Divine Feminine, if this karmic is like your Divine Masculine's karmic, you might ghost your Divine Masculine. And you doing something risky. Because you know his karmic crazy. Divine Feminine, maybe your Divine Masculine don't even know his karmic crazy. But you do. So Divine Feminine, you ghosting your Divine Masculine and you ain't arguing with him. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you ain't crazy. They is. Yeah, something like that going on. Somebody doing something risky and they're ghosting somebody. Or Divine Feminine, this karmic is going to ghost you because he already know he was planning on doing you harm. And the angels are telling the karmic, be brave and leave Divine Feminine alone. You're going to be okay, karmic, if Divine Feminine is successful. You're going to be okay, karmic. You're going to live the next day and Divine Feminine is still going to be African American. And you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to still be breathing and you're going to be okay. If this karmic is a man, Divine Feminine Spirit is telling this karmic, you're still a man. Like the Divine Feminine can't take nothing from you. You don't have to take her life. Because you feel as though a man should have this and a woman should have that. Karmic, you going to wake up in the morning and everything going to be fine. I promise you, leave Divine Feminine alone. You're going to be able to still breathe and survive knowing that Divine Feminine probably outsmarted you or Divine Feminine make more money than you. You don't have to kill her because she's balling and you're not. You are still going to survive, karmic. It's like this karmic felt as though he couldn't live without causing you harm, Divine Feminine. Or he wanted you to be off the earth or something. Something like that. This karma is crazy as hell. I forgot where I was at. But I'm getting upset. Because people lose their life like over crazy stuff like this. Like every day you hear it in the news. Somebody getting slaughtered. Somebody getting murdered. Because of like petty stuff. This is what this is. Or somebody feel as though it's Give me the spill on this karmic angel number to be brave. The 6th house. What someone does routinely, their responsibilities, their skills and training, their employment. Yeah. Divine Feminine, the karmic's old way, patterns, habits, and fears was to do you harm. Divine Feminine, this karmic could have been doing dark magic on you like all day long for like a long time. And Divine Feminine, this karmic was still hoping and praying that one day their dark magic against you will work. So Divine Feminine, the angels is telling the karmic to be brave concerning the karmic 6th house. This is something that the karmic did routinely. So Divine Feminine, this karmic is either your neighbor, and the karmic could be being made to move. Divine Feminine, this karmic could be your soon-to-be ex-husband, and he's used to being your husband. Or this karmic is so used to doing spell work on you, Divine Feminine. And this karmic was just hoping that one day it will work. And Divine Feminine Spirit is telling that karmic, if it didn't work by now, karmic, it's not going to never work. But it's like Divine Feminine, what's going on? Spirit is making this karmic stop do dark magic on you because Divine Feminine, this karmic done racked up so much karmic debt. Divine Feminine Spirit not making the karmic stop doing this dark magic against you for your safety. Spirit is making this karmic stop because karma is coming upon the karmic. The karmic needs to be brave because something that the karmic was doing in the past routinely, the karmic not going to be able to do it after dark hours tonight. So the karmic is going to have to survive without being able to do something that they did routinely, like on an everyday basis. And Divine Feminine, it could have been to control you, to deceive you, to intimidate you, to do dark magic against you, being your husband, being your neighbor. The karmic can't do it after dark hours tonight. So Spirit telling the karmic, be brave. Because whatever that karmic used to do in the past, they can't. What's the 6th house? Virgo. Yeah, divine feminine, you or this karmic could be a Virgo, or somebody can have Virgo in their chart. Yeah. Divine feminine, if this karmic is your divine masculine's karmic, your divine masculine could be divorcing that karmic, and she don't want to accept it. Divine feminine, you might call the cops on your divine masculine's karmic, or your divine masculine might call the cops on his karmic. Because she still wants to be your divine masculine's wife, and she's not after dark hours tonight. So the angels is telling the karmic, be brave, because you're not married no more. Divine masculine is no longer your husband. Or something like that. Divine feminine, I don't know how long this karmic was married to your divine masculine, but I just heard that this karmic thought it would never end, and that's what she got to adapt to and be brave. The karmic thought it would never end, like her deception or her being married to your divine masculine, her being a narcissist and telling your divine masculine is you, divine feminine. This karmic thought that this would never end. So this karmic got to be brave, because something is over after dark hours tonight. Well, somebody in jail. And this karmic can't believe they in jail. Yeah, this karmic can have a lot of pride too. This karmic has a lot of pride, and it's not good pride neither. Yeah, we got feather. Divine feminine, this karmic wanted to sacrifice you. Divine offering. Yep. Divine feminine, this karmic wanted to sacrifice you as well. I heard this karmic actually wanted to give you double karma. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I heard double karma. So I'm going to end it. So this is Blood Queen, and then we got Slacker. This karmic is a slacker. Divine feminine, in reality, this karmic is a slacker, and this karmic was like doing all types of stuff to make you think you a slacker, or making your divine masculine think you're a slacker. Yeah. Someone who avoids doing work, prioritizes doing nothing, takes shortcuts on the job. That's who this karmic is. A slacker. Divine feminine, this, yeah. It's like divine feminine, you balling because you're a pioneer. You're very generous. Divine feminine, this karmic wanted to do harm to you because of the way life is. Divine feminine, you get what you give. Divine feminine, you're a giver, so you're balling. Divine feminine, this karmic is a slacker, so they losing their mind. It's like this karmic don't want to accept the reality, the laws of attraction, equal give and take, cause and effect. This karmic, something wrong with this karmic. So this karmic is like wicked. Because like they say, some people think deception works like, it's like a charm. It's like magic. Some people feel as though deception can get you out of any situation. But after a while, you being wicked, you being very deceptive, it's going to catch up to you eventually. Some people think deception, it works like a charm. Yeah, for a while. Not forever. So this karmic could have been like a pathological liar too, amongst other things. This karmic is like wicked. They're very deceptive. And divine feminine, this karmic is mad because they're like a slacker and you balling. And that's because they're very deceptive. Divine feminine, this karmic could be balling too. But divine feminine, this karmic don't want you on their level. Or divine feminine, this karmic feel as though... Divine feminine, say like the karmic got their car through ill-gotten ill-gotten means. And Divine Feminine, you got your vehicle like the right way. It's like Divine Feminine, the karmic wants to take your car because you got yours the right way. Like something stupid and petty like that. This karmic don't want you to be equal with them, or this karmic don't want you living on their street, or this karmic feel as though you shouldn't be in their neighborhood or something like that. Something crazy like that. But let me end it. This is Blood Queen Tarot. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and or share. And collective, enjoy, not collective, Divine Feminine and or the karmic, enjoy the night, and thanks.